Hi guys, well congratulations, you did it. You finally asked her to marry you. So you're getting married, you've set the date and you've got the venue. Now what? Now it's time to plan what you're gonna wear for your wedding. One thing that you're not going to wear to your wedding is a rented tuxedo. Rented tuxedos are cut in an older block, so they're boxy and they make you look short and dumpy. Listen guys, if you're man enough to get married, you're man enough to own a great suit for your wedding day. So what are your options? First of all, it depends on a couple of factors. What time of day is the wedding? Is it informal, semi-formal, or formal? And how many people will be coming to the wedding? Let's start at the very beginning. If it's a more casual wedding, sort of a garden party starting earlier in the day, and it's going to be in the summertime, look for something that's going to be easy to wear. So something in a cotton suit or a linen-based suit. Both of these fabrics will be lightweight, so if the sun's beating down on you, you're not going to feel the heat. Cotton suits you can also dress up with, doing it in a black, and linen suits are great for destination weddings. If you want to keep the formality of a cotton or linen suit, make sure you're wearing it with a collared shirt, preferably in a solid color, and a tie and a pocket square. If you're doing a pocket square though, don't do a boutonniere. It's either going to be one or the other. Next, if the wedding's going to be early afternoon and it's going to be more of a semi-formal, but again, still in the summertime, think about doing a nice light gray suit. A great way to dress up a lighter gray suit is with a vest. And this vest idea works for if you're doing a darker gray or even a black suit. What I love about the vest is at some point in the night, you're going to be taking off your jacket and you're going to be dancing the night away. So at least when you have the vest on, if you're doing pictures, you still have that level of formality, and at least you're always going to look clean and put together. The next is going to be if it's going to be an evening wedding. So it's starting at 3 or 4 o'clock and extending right into the evening. If you don't own a black suit, this is a great time to invest and a black suit in your wardrobe. All women have at least 1 or 2 black dresses. Guys should be the same. You should own a great black slim-fitting suit. Now, if you're the guy that does wear suits all the time, then of course you're gonna want something a little bit different for your wedding day to make you feel special as well. Tuxedos as suits have changed a lot. You wanna look for one that's more of a modern, clean-cut, 2-button silhouette. A tuxedo is a great investment because it will last you, if you get the right silhouette, probably 5 or 6 years in your closet. A lot of our brands are starting to do more ceremonial type items. So there's specialty suits that are geared just towards weddings. Trudy does a beautiful one with a 2-button, double-breasted style, different sort of satin lapel. Without Prejudice also does one in a charcoal with that taping detail. Again, it's a little bit dressier with a 1-button and a covered button. And even Strelson, they do this black here with a tonal check with a chintz finish. The chintz finish gives it a really nice shine, so when you're doing wedding pictures, you're really going to stand out. And that's another thing too. If you're not renting a tuxedo, make sure your groomsmen are not renting a suit or a tuxedo as well. Your bride is not wearing the same dress as her bridesmaids, so as a groom, you shouldn't be wearing the same suit as your groomsmen. I prefer something that's an opposite color. So if you're doing a light gray, make sure they're doing a darker gray or a black. And then vice versa, if you're doing a black suit, make sure they're doing something different. Another option too is to make sure the lapel width is different than what the groomsman is wearing. So if they're wearing a slimmer lapel, wear a wider lapel. Wear a black bow tie if they're wearing a solid black tie. You really want to make sure that when the photographer is taking pictures, they'll be able to tell who the groom is versus the other groomsmen. And then on the last note, it's your wedding night. Your bride is going to be spending probably a couple $100s on lingerie for the evening. It's time for you to step up your game as well too. Don't show up at the wedding night wearing your regular cotton boxing shorts. Update to something a little bit more special for the honeymoon, like a pair of silk boxers and a silk robe. So remember guys, your bride is spending hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars on a dress she's never going to wear again. You should take ownership of your wedding and invest and buy a suit that you will be wearing again.